Okay, for 917, they want us to solve using the zero product property. So let's start with A, right? So basically we're factoring and then using the zero product property. Really, solve by factoring and then use zero. Okay, so we have x squared minus 13x plus 42 equals 0. So it's what times what is 42 and added is negative 13, right? So that's negative 6, right? And negative 7, right? Negative 6 and negative 7. Added is negative 13, multiplied is positive 42. So that means either x minus 6 is 0 or x minus 7 is 0, right? Zero product property. So x equals 6 or x equals 7, right? So 6 and 7. Okay, that's A. Let's do B up here. We probably have space, right? So we have 3x squared plus 10x minus 8 equals 0. Let me erase some of this stuff over here, right? Let's get rid of this so I have some space. Okay. So for this one, we can make columns if we want, right? Or you could use decomposition. You could do this lots of ways, right? So let's make columns. So 3x squared, and I have negative 8, right? So I have x and 3x here, right? And here I have negative 1 and 8, 1 and negative 8, 2, negative 2 and 4, 2 and negative 4. Then I have to reverse one of the columns, right? So we get, I'm going to reverse this one clearly, 3x and x. So now we need outers and inners, right? So we multiply the outers and we add the inners, and the goal is to find a positive 10, right? So the first one we have 8 minus 3, that doesn't work. The second one we have negative 8 and 3, that doesn't work. Then we have 4 and negative 6, that doesn't work. Then we have a negative 8, or negative 4 and 6, that doesn't work. Okay, so we ruled out this one. Now let's try this. 3x and 8 is 24 minus 1, no. The next one, negative 20, no. Then I have 12 minus 2, so this one. So the one that works is this one, right? Because the outers multiplied is 12x, and the inners multiplied is negative 2x, and I add them, I get 10x, right? So we now know that it's 3x and x and negative 2 and 4, right, equals 0. So that means 3x minus 2 is 0, or x plus 4 is 0. So 3x equals 2, x equals 2/3, and x equals negative 4. So negative 4 and positive 2/3 is the solution. The next one, C, let's make space. C, I have 2x squared minus 10x equals 0. Let's factor, right? I can pull out a 2x, factor out a 2x, and I get x minus 5. So that means either 2x is 0 or x minus 5, because we're multiplying them, right? So either 2x is 0 or x minus 5 is 0. So divide by 2, I get x equals 0. Add 5, I get x equals 5. So the solution for this is 0 and 5, right? And D, let's do D, right? 4x squared plus 8x minus 60 equals 0. I could divide both sides by 4, right? And I get x squared plus 2x minus 15, right? Equals 0. And now, what times what is negative 15? Added is 2, right? So we have x, and then positive 5 and negative 3, right? That gives me a positive 2. So that means either x plus 5 is 0 or x minus 3 is 0. So x equals negative 5 or x equals 3. Negative 5 or 3 for D.